is uh it's slipping my mind. Um,
The
but
Lakers being able to beat the Kings. No,
no,
I agree. Sadly, like I know I'm going for the Kings, but the Lakers are. I don't know. That'd be a nice. That should be like, ooh, that would
oh,
actually
that's
be a
what it
nice little
was.
throwback
So
series.
Sedacious, when you were watching these games, this is my belief. I had texted in the group chat yesterday, Darnell, if Jokic loses this game tonight, but I digress and continue. Sedacious, when you're watching these Lakers games, I put in a group chat and I was just like, bruh, it makes no sense why LeBron like has to work so hard. Anthony Davis, you're you're not, I feel like at times on a consistent basis living up to why people brought you here. But it's not his fault because we've already realized Anthony Davis can't be the best player on the championship team. He was brought to LA to be the successor to LeBron James, retiring off into the sunset. If LeBron James were to retire today or tomorrow, God forbid, had an injury and he was out for the rest of the playoffs, nobody would believe that the Lakers had a chance to win the championship with solely having Anthony Davis on the team, right? So the oldest player to have a 20 and 20 game, 20 points, 20 rebounds in the playoffs, surpassing who had did it, that being Tim Duncan at the time. LeBron now holds that record at 38 years old. I believe right now LeBron is in a space during this playoff stretch where it has less to do with him and everything to do with him trying to build and prop up his teammates' confidence as they progress deeper into the playoffs. When I'm watching these games against the Memphis Grizzlies, I don't see LeBron being, I guess, hella aggressive or assertive. I feel like
There's
he's
no bully ball.
right. I feel like he's making sure the game just stays within a manageable margin, just enough for his team, for him to be able to like put his teammates in position to be like, you make that shot, you build your confidence, you make those back to back threes, D'Angelo. Like you come off this screen and knock down this big shot, Austin Rivers. Like I feel like he's just trying to
Reeves.
cultivate. I say Rivers, excuse me, Reeves. He's trying to cultivate the camaraderie and the confidence of all his teammates as they're getting ready to potentially make a deep run into the playoffs. Who some of these guys have never even been in the playoffs or like let alone the first round, and they have to go through the play-in to get in the playoffs. So when I watch these games, I'm just like, when we talked about it, like universal LeBron law, the Grizzlies lost game one, right? When LeBron typically gives that game to you. So they lose game one. And even yet and still, like LeBron hasn't, like what he did in game five, four, that was light. like, I feel like that was light, bro. I feel like the 2020 was light. I feel like the drive to the rim and overtime to force overtime. I feel like that was light, even though it was a tough shot. LeBron James to make that shot a number. He probably got 10,000 worth points, 10,000 worth of points off that single drive to the basket, like throughout his career. Um, but yeah, do you sense or feel that LeBron James right now is an autopilot and he's just trying to like put his teammates in position to like win these playoff games as opposed to it being about him?
That's exactly what's happening, brother. Because he understands. I'm glad you got that Miami Heat thing on, sweater on, because all the way back from the Miami Heat days, that has taught him that it takes a team to really win that thing. Pause. So, um, LeBron know what he's doing, bro. He know that he ain't gonna be able to really will them like 2018. He need them to have that confidence as well. So yeah, it's it's not no bully ball. It's together, and together we will kick some ass. That's just how it is. Point blank period. You're right. It's different. His chess game is different. So where he used to could be aggressive, now he know he got to come at it a different way. And that's just a testament to his IQ and who he is and his greatness. All hail the king.
Real quick, one thing I don't respect, back-to-back games, John Morant and Dylan Brooks elected not to speak to the media after losing. Can't respect that, man. Stand tall. Y'all got all the stuff in the world to say.
That's
Right.
young. That's what young guys do. They young,
Go in the corner and cry.
liberated. They young and liberated. They can do what they want.
Yeah, man. So I would, if I were a reporter, two things I want to happen when the Memphis Grizzlies lose. And it would be immaculate for it to happen in Memphis. If I were in those press conferences, one question I would ask Ja Morant is, "Hey, Ja, are you still not worried about the West? Are you still good in the West, Ja?" That's one question I would ask him. One, and then two, a sound bite that would send shockwaves through the sports world on a scale that Geno Smith made when he said they wrote me off, but I didn't write back. As LeBron James says, the game is won within the lines, and I always believe that the biggest trash talking you can do is on the scoreboard. That's always been my personal belief. The icing on the cake for this series, if the Lakers can end it in 5 or 7 on the Memphis Grizzlies home court, is if after they win, and who's ever doing the press conference says the coin turned by Ja Morant, "It's a parade inside my city, yeah." Bro, if one of the Lakers do that, bro, oh my God, I think that'll end the Memphis Grizzlies organization, bro. I promise
You're
you.
evil, bro. You're evil.
Bro, that would end, the Memphis Grizzlies organization, bro. It would, dog. If one
Yo,
of
and go deep
the
in the
Lakers,
rap. You go deeper in the rap. I know you say that. That's a young boy line. You know LeBron is a King Von fan, right?
hey, I'm saying though, like, all the more of his Braun, but if you just hear in like background, like when they show the clips of like LeBron walking in the locker room and everybody doing the goat noises and bah, bah, right? If you just start to hear with the Lakers, it's a parade inside my city while they in Memphis, bro, that would kill the Memphis organization, bro. I promise you it would. I promise
They go
you.
play.
It's gonna be a parade because they finna play in Memphis and win it.
Yeah, man.